Alright, we're back. I grinded a bit, as you can see. Grinded for that gil, grinded for stats. Our MP pools are higher now. We have more MP to spare. Trained our magic to almost all offensive magics to level 4. So here we go. We're gonna go conquer the snow cavern. Um, Almost all the same enemies are in here that were outside in the snow field. So you shouldn't have any problem with the enemies in here, uh, other than the boss at the end. But if you've been training your magic, he's no problem at all. More treasure chests. I shall show you where all of them are. All easy to find. Even if you didn't watch this, you could easily find them. And you see all our characters are in good standing offensively and defensively. Um, the reward in Gil that you're getting from these guys is a good amount. Like I said, you won't have any problem grinding for Gil anymore in the spots that we're going to be grinding in. So Gil shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. So now you can start buying items such as ethers and high potions. I'll show you one of the systems I use, buy cottages for some of the next places that we're going to go to, because you're going to be grinding your magic and you don't want to walk all the way to town. You're going to want to be right there outside the place. Just enter the overmap and use a cottage and you'll have all your HP and MP recovered. Eventually you'll get to a point where you can start buying elixirs, full HP and MP potions, which costs a lot. I think it's 50,000 per elixir, 50,000 gil. But it comes to a point in this game where gil's not a problem. Again, you're gonna see, I'll show you right now, there are rooms, there are these rooms like Summit Falls, so they're empty. Pretty sure it was Summit Falls. Increased chance of monsters, so you could actually come inside the snow caverns as well and go into those rooms and grind in there. It's a good system to do. You just walk in here and walk back and forth. That double chance of running into enemies comes into play. I don't know if any of you noticed, the guy does not have a mithril axe due to the fact that you cannot purchase mithril axes. They must be found. Uh, but those aren't a problem at all, as you will see later on. Of course, you could give any character any type of weapon. You could switch Furion to, say, a spear or maces and staves, and as long as he levels up in those weapon classes, then he will be just as effective as he was with a sword. Because I do believe that in the PlayStation 1 platform version of Final Fantasy, Furion actually did start out with knives. And guy's name was Gus. Maria, of course, starts off with a bow in all versions. I'm sure. there's not much to talk about, actually. So hence why I'm not talking that much. There is not a lot to say, other than go through this like you would any other dungeon. Really, fight your battles, preserve your MP. Um, Really, you should have no problem with any enemy in here, even the boss at the end. You should have no problem. Like always, there's no need to stray away from any battle you encounter. All battles should be fought. Um, Easy wins. You're not gonna get killed anytime. The great thing about monks is their critical rate is huge. They have a amazingly high critical rate to do super amounts of damage. I do believe that this chest we are about to open contains Furion's weapon. Nope, I lied. Spoiler, Furion gets a weapon here. There's a mithril spear. Keep in mind, Maria already has one, but keep it. Do not sell it. You shall see why. Just trust me. I might not get to it at this point, or in this part of the video, or playthrough. You may not see it, but trust me, do not sell that mithril spear. It will come in handy. And yes, indeed, I did skip a part of this. I remember on the third floor there was two ways to go. I went down. There was another way to go up. I believe there was another treasure chest there, and I shall check it before I leave here. I will not forget it. I do believe that's the way we're supposed to go. Yeah. So we're not gonna go there yet. That's where you're supposed to go. I'm gonna get the rest of the chest in this area, in this dungeon, which means I will backtrack to that other way. I will go up. Something smells good. Oh, it smells like greatness. Oh, excuse me. Ancient sword. But there's a monster in a box. Who might it be? Nothing dangerous, of course. No trouble. Let us equip our Furion with the new ancient sword. It does put a curse on enemies that it connects with. The effects of that curse I do not know. I think it's a silence. I think it's silence. Or it might just be, you know, the ailment curse. Which I still do not know what it does. All I know is that it hurts them. Sigh. Mithril Shield also do not sell. It will come in handy at a later time. You all may be wondering what time that may be. Let's just say it's the task after you complete this one. That's all the information I shall give you. I will not spoil this game for you. And I would ask the same of others who comment on the videos. Try not to get too many spoilers. I've gone in all sorts of misleading ways. I apologize. I do not memorize the course in which I entered this dungeon and kept on moving through the floors. Something I do not keep in mind when I play this game. So usually I don't miss anything the first way through, but I have scrubbed up this time. That spacebar is really calling to me. It's just saying, use me. Please, God. I want to. I want to use it. Alright, so we shall go on to the opposite side of this map and climb the other stairs. And you could look at it as grinding in this area, but honestly the other areas you'll be grinding in are tons better than this. I can promise you that. unfortunate. How many enemies I have run into. I mean, you guys are more than likely just, well, I mean, feel free to skip ahead. Just give me all those views, you know. Give me those likes, give me those, you know, favorites, the thumbs up, you know, subscribe. Do anything. I do plan to do other games, most likely again on this emulator, or I could do a different emulator. In fact, now thinking about this, I could, yeah, that could work. I'm scheming in my mind right now. That could work, indeed. In fact, I'm going to make an announcement right now. For all those viewing, you one people viewing, get ready for a Final Fantasy X playthrough. Accompany me will be my missus. And we will do a Final Fantasy X playthrough. It shall be wondrous. Yes, it shall. Of course, I do have another channel myself. I made this one with my significant other, and we decided we would do dual commentary let's plays, playthroughs, walkthroughs alike, and so I will also announce it on this channel and my other channel of our plans, and I hope that all my supporters will come and watch. They will watch that playthrough, because it will definitely be something to watch. It'll be good. Final Fantasy X was the very first one I played. It was much a favorite of mine. I enjoyed it greatly. It was a very good game. I actually did play it again over second semester of my junior year this year. I replayed it on a PS2 emulator that I do have on my computer. And unfortunately my computer is not the strongest graphics wise, so it will come in lesser quality. However, I do believe you all will appreciate it nonetheless. I should figure out my editing settings to allow HD 720 pixels on a YouTube viewing system. I'll have to play with the settings and stuff on both my recording and my editing. But I have no doubt that I shall figure it out. And that it will be a success. Anywho, so we've doubled back, we got the missing chests, and we are off to finish up this dungeon and presume our adventures in Final Fantasy. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, you know, ask. Feel free to ask. I'll be doing games such as Fire Emblem. I'll be doing all the Fire Emblems I can do on here. The scene is quite silly. So these are beavers, despite their look, and we talk to this one, and it says snook snook shit. And guy approaches us. Guy speak beaver. And he is native. Again, snook snook shitty shit. We'll just ask him about the Goddess Bell, because we're here for. Guy does his flirt thing. Secret passage in wall to right. Monster guard bell. Bell in wall. Again, I don't know why he is native. Yet he is. Just gonna run down this long long hallway. And unfortunately get attacked by some snowmen. Excuse my prodding at the mic. So, we're about to fight the boss. I mentioned before in the previous part, it is an Edmontois, which, for all you non-knowing players, is a turtle, much like the land turtle. Instead, this one is orange, and better known throughout RPGs as Adamantois. Physical attacks, don't even try them, you're wasting your time. I've mentioned many times to train your magic, not because you want to look good, but because you will need it. And this fight will give a prime example of why you will need it. Not only in this fight, because, another spoiler, this boss becomes a normal enemy in the next place we're going to. So magic is quite important in this part of the game. We are going to approach him now. Of course, we get attacked by another icicle. Oddly shaped this one is. And now we shall proceed to open this chest to get a silver cuirass armor. Naturally, we will give it to Furion. Keep your mithril armor. You will need it. That's an Adamantois guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. Rare, he says. Okay. This guy's looking pretty ferocious. Let's use some Blizzard. The other guys they can attack because I only need 2. As you can see, very effective. Also, very effective. GG. Turtle thing. We win. We got a diamond shield. Badass. Naturally, we will equip it to our Furion. Diamond shield is resistance to lightning. All lightning shall not work. Lightning imbued enemies, lightning magic, nullified. There's something set in the wall. It's the goddess's bell. Snatch that bitch. Fucking Indiana Jones style, yo. Thank God for this. Right back to the first floor. Would hate to have to walk through all that crap again. Oh, Borgin. Wonder what he wants. Can't tell because, we keep getting attacked by monsters. I do get annoyed sometimes. The impeccability of monsters to attack you before you reach your objective. However, we have arrived. Curses! You've already gotten to the goddess's bell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this? The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head. But I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me. Yes, there are 2 boss fights. However, Borgin is less a threat than you may think. In fact, I think you can just attack him to death. Yeah, looks like it. Pretty easy. Not much of a threat at all. Thank God. We walk around. may have lost, but don't think that you've won. I've booby-trapped this cave. Just a little parting gift from me to you. I'll be waiting for you in hell. He choked. Told you it was Indiana Jones style. Damn it. Go on, get out. We not leave you. I can't hold it much longer. Run. It's up to you now, Firion, my sweet Nelly. Yosef. He was Russian. So our friend Joseph passes. But we cannot mourn. Have a job to do. You can stop by Salamand, but I'd rather you not. You shall be run out by its citizens. Just kidding, you won't be, but there's nothing for you there. You can stop by to heal. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you can just carry on to Kashuan. Alright, we'll stop by Salamand, because I will heal, and I will stop at that point, for I am uncomfortable in my chair. For all who don't know, I did have surgery recently, and it is in a place that is inconvenient for my sitting prolongedly. And so I'm in a position right now that is quite uncomfortable, and I must move around a bit before I can do any more. And so I will stop it after I heal its Salamand. Or, I mean, I can just stop it here, and what difference does it make? Therefore, I shall cheat in these battles. Like this. Cheating. It's marvelous. It's a good thing goblins suck. So yeah, we're just gonna walk over to Salamand. I'm pretty sure you can just continue on the Kashuan Keep, and you can get there one by walking, which I do not suggest because you might get lost, and I don't even know the correct directions to point you in that direction. But I highly suggest going to Poft and taking Sid's airship to Kashuan Keep. So we're gonna rest up, sleep through the night, heal up, save our game, and call it a part. And the next time we meet, we shall adventure and get our Sunfire. So thanks everybody for watching again. Really appreciate it, and hope to see you guys back here again. Alright, so see you guys then.